Hey Scorpio, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your professional life. Job, career, business. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for Scorpio. Okay. Celebrate your wins, Scorpio. Celebrate your wins. What's the problem here? You're doing so well for yourself, Scorpio, but still there is a lack of celebration. It's like, no, I'm not happy. You know, a lot of times we don't value what we have till it's gone, or till we don't see things where, okay, that is such a bad situation. Thank God I am not in that situation. So wherever you are right now, Scorpio, you're in a good situation. There is something that you need to celebrate about, no matter how small the win is. No matter how small the win is. But your problem is you're being ungrateful. I'm sorry, Scorpio, I have to say it, but that's how the cards are. Okay? I have nothing against you. I'm just reading the cards out here. You may not, the success, the win, the milestone that you have achieved right now with teamwork, effort, your hard work has paid off. Your hard work has paid off, but for you, the kind of results that you were wanting, that's probably not come to you. But it has paid off. It's not a loss. It's a win. It's just a little smaller win. Okay? But you don't feel, it doesn't feel like you want to celebrate it. On your mind, the good news is that you want change. And you're ready to fight competition, Scorpio. On your mind is to fight and stand up for what you want. On your mind is to have healthy competition. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to give up. I want to fight for something. You know, there's this constant energy of like, I want it and I won't give up. And you're in a very healthy state of mind to compete. But your subconscious out here is telling me that you're coming off as very fearful. Instead of being that wild lioness, you are coming off as a cub. You're coming off as a cat. It's like, no, I'm scared. I don't want to put myself out there. What's out there? I don't know what's going to happen. See, look at that. Victory, success is right in front of you. You may even be complaining about some kind of partnership. That's also what I'm getting. You are complaining about some kind of partnership out here. And I feel the problem here is you're coming off as a control freak. You're coming off as very confrontational, which is why you're not being able to see the success that a partnership is bringing for you, Scorpio. So a lot of you may be too quick to judge a partnership, or maybe too quick to move on from a partnership, But overall, a partnership is working out for you, Scorpio, but you don't seem to look at it. I think you're being too much of a control freak and you're being too aggressive in your goals. Like, no, I don't care. Bye. That's how it is. But it's a partnership. On your mind is to compete. On your mind is to compete. On your mind is like, okay, a very painful, toxic phase chapter has ended in my professional life. I have clarity about what I need to do. I need to stand up and fight again, and I'm going to do it. That is what is on your mind. Like, okay, a bad chapter, a bad situation, a bad phase, a toxic phase is over. Okay, maybe there's been forgiveness. Maybe there's been like, okay, you know what? The worst is over. Now I am happy. I have the clarity and I need to keep moving forward. Your mind is already convinced. But your heart is still not opening itself up to possibilities. There is a sense of vengefulness out here. You are not coming off as emotionally mature. You need to grow up, Scorpio. Whether you like me saying it or not, you need to grow up. You're coming off as too dominating and you're coming off as very angry. I see you as very angry, very temperamental. It's like, I have been betrayed. I feel backstabbed. I feel cheated. I feel lied to. Why the hell should I open up to you? To a person or to a situation or to an opportunity? I feel it has to do with a partnership. So Scorpio, in your subconscious, you're like, you betrayed me. I felt hurt. Why am I supposed to open up to you? Or why am I supposed to think of possibilities with you? So you're coming off as very dominating. You're coming off as overbearing. You're coming off as very unreasonable. You're just like, I'm going to do my own thing. So your subconscious is full of ego and pride. But your mind is like, okay, you know what? Let that chapter go. You have the clarity and continue working together, you know. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Okay, let's see. Beginning of the week, there we go, full of pride and ego. What are you doing? Why aren't you taking the lead out here? This is where you need to assume the position of being a leader out here. What you're doing is you don't want a leader because you can't lead and you don't even want to lead. So you're jamming the progress here. See, there is so much of lack of flexibility from your side. You're being very rigid in your structures, like no. No means no. No means no. This doesn't work out. So you're setting a very bad example of being a leader out here. You're neglecting the role of being a leader. You're being very overbearing. That's what you're doing in the beginning of the week. That's a lot of pride and ego. That's a lot of, I'm not going to, talk. I'm not going to make the first move. Overall, there is like this sense of having high expectations from your side and high expectations from others. It's not reasonable. You're not being reasonable at all. There is someone out here who has more wisdom or who is kind of an expert at something which will help you out for sure. Okay. But instead of seeking advice from those who are experienced, which can lead to success, you're just doing your own thing. One thing is to make yourself a priority without hurting people. The other thing is making yourself a priority at other people's cost. It's like, I don't care. I am very important to myself. That's what you're doing. And that's not fair. See? Still not leading with compassion. You're leading with so much of emotional blackmail. You're being mean to people. You're emotionally blackmailing. You're emotionally manipulative. You're not being nice. Keep in mind, this could be you or this could be someone around you. But be very honest with yourself, Scorpio. Be very honest with yourself. Yeah, see? The money has probably got to your head. I think the money's got to your head. And you're making impulsive moves. There's a lot of impulsive actions. For the others of you, I think you need more self-confidence about who you want, who you don't want. I do feel you're settling for less. You're not trusting your intuition and you're settling for less and you're making random moves. You're just living in the moment. You're not thinking long term. You need to think long term. You're not thinking long term in the middle of the week. You're not leading with emotional balance. You're just like, okay, impatient. Everything needs to be done right away, right now, right away. So you're being so impulsive. Yeah. Don't be impulsive. The Nine of Pentacles is telling you stay sophisticated. Stay humble. It's telling you to be humble. Okay. Stay abundant. Be humble. But you may come off as settle for less. You may settle for something which is not worth you, or you may be too arrogant. Either way. Okay. By the end of the week, you're still working for connections, for situations, for jobs, for businesses, for careers that don't value you. You already have the clarity in front of you that something is not giving you back that you deserve. You already have the clarity that there's a lack of reciprocity out here. You're giving more, you're getting less. But you seem to still keep on working hard, still keep on focusing and dedicating towards the wrong situation. You're putting in all your hard work, but towards the wrong situation, wrong people, or wrong job, or wrong business, or wrong project. Okay? And looks like for right now, you don't want to face the truth. You're not being able to cut off the bullshit, and you're not being able to face the truth out here, Scorpio. You need to face the truth. You need to see the situation for what it is. So, a very important thing that I have also realized out here is that in the middle of the week, you may want something better for yourself. Okay, you may want something better for yourself, Scorpio, but you're not being able to because someone in your environment, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, does not have to be, is trying to use emotional blackmail or emotional manipulation, and you may be swayed away by their attempts to emotionally manipulate you, and you're settling for less. Someone is very impulsive out here, okay, and they may just push you to choose them, or they may push you or push your boundaries. But see to it that you use your professionalism and stay very balanced in your thoughts. If you know something needs to be turned your back towards, turn your back. If you know something needs to be worked on, work on it. Okay, but be emotionally balanced. Don't let anyone manipulate you to keeping them, and don't manipulate people. Okay, either or. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. But I do see by the end of the week, you're still putting in your work, still giving more to a situation. 2 minutes. Still giving more to a situation that is not giving you back anything in return. Okay, even though you see clarity out here, you're suppressing the truth. I think you have fear of cutting someone out or cutting a situation off.